Yeah.
That's mine started.
Hey, what? Have you started now?
I've started my recording. I haven't started the actual thing. You know, we can start the magic of editing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anything? Okay. All right. So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me crack it open.
Fuck's sake.
Crack open a cold one.
A rock star. Like, you better keep this in. You're opening a rock star claiming it to be a cold one.
Yeah.
Right.
cold bevy.
Well, welcome to the CnD Podcast, everyone. I'm sure you haven't really noticed any difference in the 7 years we've been not doing these.
No.
So we are joined here with me, myself, Craig0218, and of course we have Dippidude here, aka Danny.
Hey, you're right there. It's been 7 years.
It's been a rather long time, hasn't it?
I know.
So if any of you are like, you've been waiting the whole 7 years.
Do we start down?
What?
Hey, we had a separate channel. We
did CnD Podcast. I still got the password and everything for it.
Oh, great.
If any of you guys have been waiting for this podcast now for 7 years,
oh boy,
for episode 4, we've got a jam-packed show for you tonight. Like, I have been
we
here.
have 3.
We have 3, 6, 9 topics to go over today. Okay. Now I can't.
Oh boy.
I can't.
9.
Yeah, 9. I can't speak for the legitimacy and how accurate it's going to be.
I don't know if we're going to make it through the whole podcast. So it might have to be like.
Nah, mate. Nah.
We have 3 subscribers.
We do. It's probably us.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to log into it.
So that one subscriber who's been waiting 7 years, we apologise.
Oh boy. He was looking forward to it. He was like, "Oh, I'd really love some podcast."
Oh yeah.
But we're back,
and we have a very serious topic to kind of go over for number 1 in this podcast. Okay. Now, Danny, I am expecting you to post-edit in some sort of jingle before the topic, so I'll give you a few seconds now to kind of do it. Right, and jingle. Well, that was great, Danny. So the first topic
what we could do is have an audience, like a clapping audience or something.
We could have a clapping audience. That would be amazing.
I mean, I've still got my party blower here.
Don't you fucking dare.
That's been here for 10 years.
Don't you dare. Is that the same one? Because you bought like a drawer of them. Always unsure if it's the same one.
It's the second one. It's the second one. Because I had to change it out. I can't remember to the first one.
Wow. Pretty all manky.
It might actually be monkey now.
Ah.
It still works.
We're
all good. It still works.
So the first topic is... So I thought we'd open up on a nice easy topic there. So what we've been up to for the past 7 years. I don't know if you want to start, Danny?
Okay. Well, 7... the thing is, we have been doing YouTube since that point. It's not like... So we've been doing YouTube for like
Danny hit
4 or 5 years.
a million views on the video.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember like a timescale because like we did these like one-off podcasts and then we never did. Let me. Yeah. So yeah, I got 1 million views.
He did. It was on a Minecraft Pocket Edition.
The reason I got. Yeah, it was on a Minecraft update. About a year later, the Minecraft updated and it removed that feature that I did the video of. The views instantly stopped. Like, I mean, dead just stopped. And then my channel died after that, pretty much. That was 2 years ago.
You still made a tidy sum from it, though, I remember.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, I did.
We won't go into any figures, that's personal, will we?
I won't go into figures. Yeah, I did make a little bit.
Let's just say
but it was over the space of like 5 years.
Yeah, let's just say it was north of £20 pence.
Yeah.
So
20 pence. It's definitely more than 20 pence.
So yeah, I now have a job personally. Working for a communications company here in the UK. I'm not going to tell you who. It's going alright, yeah, I'm sure I've told Danny all this, he knows. I've been kind of back-footed on the YouTube side of it now. Kind of realised that I'm never going to be...
But you've been streaming, though?
I have been streaming, but that has taken a backseat again, though.
Is it?
A little bit. Yeah.
Sorry.
At one point, I was pulling in 30, 40 viewers, but when I got my job started, it kind of had to take a backseat.
Yes, fair. It happens.
100 quid every 2 months. I can't live off that.
Yeah, we had a lot more time 7 years ago.
We did. If I'd had the internet,
even 3 or 4 years ago.
Exactly. If I'd had the internet that I've got now, then I'm pretty sure I would have been somewhat okay off of Twitch. But I just didn't have the time scale because I was a month away from starting my new job, and I just did as much as I could. Like, I racked up 250 hours in 2 weeks of just streaming. So I even did a 24-hour stream. So that was interesting. Yeah, so that's really where we've been up to, what we've been doing in the past 7 years that we've last uploaded one. Now that went quicker than I thought on this topic, so I think we might get through them a bit.
Yeah. Oh, was that the first topic?
Yeah. What we've been up to.
Oh, okay.
What we can do now,
I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I have been over it. I've been over what I've been doing on my last video, so I'm not too sure if it matters what I say. But yeah, basically, I got a job, and then a place like Craig, just had to take a back seat, and yeah, that's it really.
Life's a bitch. What can I say? Yes.
I just made the mistake of resizing my recording window, so I'm just gonna resync a second. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Sorry. I don't even know what would happen if I resize this.
Technical issues, guys. Here at the CnD Podcast.
Yeah. Oh, professionalism.
Professionalism at its finest. So yeah, what games would you say the games back then were better than the games today? Or?
Oh God. Oh no.
Seamless transition.
We made an app.
We did make an app, yeah.
Oh shit! Long time. Okay, yeah. Sorry. You're going to the next topic. We did make an app, and
I was in the process of making one called Pro Break. It was pretty much a standard rip-off of the Breaker games where you had the pallet at the bottom of the screen, you have a ball, and then you hit that and it would go off in a direction and hit other blocks and break them. It was my first game.
It was a brick breaker.
Yeah. It was going alright, but then I got bored. To be honest with you guys, I got bored, and I just didn't make it anymore. I think this happens in every part of our life. We go for a week where we're like, let's do this. A week later, it's like, I can't be asked. I just can't be asked.
Yeah, no, yeah. And it's the same with the podcast. We were doing so much YouTube stuff, and we were getting way more views than the YouTube stuff. I mean, you were raking in thousands at that point as well.
Yeah. Of views, not money.
Not raking in thousands of views. Yeah. Thousands of micro pennies.
You know what? I still haven't been able to get a payment off YouTube yet because they stopped the fucking demonetization, haven't they?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're even monetized anymore. That sucks, man.
I think I'm like a tenner off, which forecast about a year. So.
Yeah.
We'll
get it. We'll get it. This podcast. We'll get it. We'll get the extra tenner.
On a different channel. Yeah, I'm not sure they'll transfer that.
Yeah.
Right, YouTube, can you just transfer these views over to my channel? Is that alright? No.
I just gotta just it.
No, it's not okay. So yeah, games we were playing back then. I watched a couple of our old podcast videos. Like you were playing Plants vs Zombies, one of them. I don't know if you remember. You used to play. Yeah. I was playing. Grid.
It was free, I think. Yeah.
Well, the game's just really gotten so much better in those 7 years that we've been playing. What would we play back then? Grid. Grid 2's come out since then. I never played it as much, to be honest with you. It wasn't as good.
The Grid after that came out as well.
Oh, Grid 3?
Motorsports.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I never really.
Yeah, it wasn't called Grid 3, but it was Grid Autosport.
I don't think they could ever do any better than number one. We had...
No, Grid was perfection.
We also had an unfortunate close down, so all the free games from... Who was it again? The guys who made Battlefield Heroes, Play for Free, Need for Speed World.
Oh yeah, the whole EA Play for Free section just died.
EA Play for Free section died. Danny's got a video up on his YouTube channel of him driving.
That was another reason I just ended my channel, because it was like, well, I actually just started rebooting, especially Need for Speed World, because they started doing events again. They were like, oh, we're gonna do this event, and then about like a month later, they were like, cool, we're shutting down now. I was like, oh, what's the point? Like,
cheers for coming.
The game wasn't dead. Like, the game had.
Oh yeah, you see, like the last couple of like I was with you there for the last hour of its like upness.
Yeah.
It's like availability, and we were just driving around. I remember we saw so many people just coming out for the last like few minutes and moments of the game that they cherished for so long. Like, it was sad to see something that's always been too. Like, I'm correct in saying we played that for our whole childhood. Like, that wasn't something that we hadn't. We stumbled upon that at a very young age, and from the age of, I don't know when I started playing that. I want to say like from the age of like 13, all the way to at least 19.
It started though.
Yeah.
I think it was 2010 it started, so we would have been like 16.
Okay, from the age of 16 then, all the way to, what was it, 19? No, it was 19, something like that? Like, that was a big part of our childhood growing up, and that was
only a few years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of our friends, Ryan, he actually put money into that, real money, like 40 quid, but he meant to put 4 quid. I still maintain he put 40 for a reason. He wanted that car so badly, he put 40 quid in, like, come on, it's obvious. He didn't type that extra zero.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a big part. Like, we have videos on our channels. Both of our channels are like
I think it was because they were a big part of our channels.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Like, I've got videos of you missing a gun and your hands messed up or Play for Free. We got tutorials of the Koenigsegg CCX. You know, the Lamborghini Gallardo. Like, we got shit. The Audi. Like, I did like reviews and like top speed and shit. Yes, I only did 1 or 2. But, you know, it's so entwined. And then we get to early 2018. We've got people popping up like Rising Heroes, for instance, the knockoffs for the Heroes. Like, that was mental. Did you ever play that?
What's that?
The Rising Heroes knockoff for Battlefield Heroes.
No, I didn't see that. What was that?
You did. We all 3 of us sat down and made a account for it. You made me play it. Well, Ryan made me play it. Check Discord now. It's one of the last things Ryan posted.
Oh, the
the knockoff Rising Hero.
It wasn't a knockoff. It was just a fan built. It was like built like as a fan thing.
It was like,
fans
knocked
built
off. I'm sorry.
So yeah. But it was all the original assets, and all the original files and all that. They just built I think they built like a few extra maps and stuff. But like it was like a community thing.
Yeah.
It would be a purchase. Like, there was no microtransactions or anything like that. Because I think if they did that, then they would get like
heavily lawsuited. Heavily lawsuited.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. EA would have a problem with that. But I think because it was just the original files and everything was free on it.
Yeah.
Because of that, there was no progression. No. So you were just playing it for fun.
It got stale very quickly. Like, I think if they did put monetization on it, they wouldn't be able to walk out their front door without getting a citation. Like fine for walking 2 steps and having a hat. What? Like, that's how ridiculous it probably would have been for them.
Yeah. Also, I was watching. I think it was Jack Frags, and he was saying about how if Battlefield Heroes was probably still out today, it would definitely have a
Battle Royale mode.
Battle Royale mode, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. EA would have fucking gobbled that straight up. They'd have been like, "Yep, we already have a platform for it. We have all the weird animated characters. We're just gonna do it." Yeah, definitely that would have been a thing.
And you want to know the sad thing? It probably would have worked.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it would have. I mean, even if it was a separate, like, if it's Battlefield Hero, if it was, but like, yeah, it could have worked. Yeah, yeah, very much like Fortnite has. Have you been playing any Battle Royales? None. No. I've been playing a bit of Fortnite.
What? What is wrong with you, Danny?
It's actually really fun. It's the only Battle Royale game I feel that's actually a finished game. That's a finished product. Like, all of the other ones are like run by or they're unfinished or they're a mod or something. Whereas Fortnite actually feels like a full game. It feels like an actual experience.
Yeah, I get it. I played 2 games.
Like like it's and they get constant updates. Whereas on PUBG, there'll be like an update and it'll be like a bug fix. Whereas every week there's a new weapon, there's a new
season,
maps edited slightly. You know.
Yeah, there was a whole thing on social media.
Every console.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about social media about like that big rocket or meteor striking in that they did actually map edit the world to actually show the crater.
Yeah, so,
and then following on from that,
the whole map.
Yeah, and then following on from that, you got the superhero DLC or whatever it is, superhero season or something.
Yeah. So basically, right now, there was like this event where this rocket shot up from the ground. And everyone could, like, instead of it being like a trailer or something, it was something that everyone in the game could see. If you logged on at a specific time and went onto the map, you could just watch this happen. And basically, this rocket came out of the ground or something. I wasn't there, so I can't really say much. But like, it was like it was just an event for everyone who was there. So the rocket came out of the ground and it like broke the sky or something. And slowly that sky started cracking up, and then it started absorbing objects from the world. And one of them appeared in like the Nevada desert in like America.
What, like real life?
This giant burger. Yeah, in real life. Yeah. They actually this is what I mean. They have such a good marketing team that they actually like put like an object from the game and they just stuck it into the Nevada desert. And some random photographer just found it and was just like, "What the hell's this?" Because he's never played the game before. So he was like, "What the hell's this thing just doing in the desert?" And everyone's like, "Oh, it's from Fortnite. Like, what the hell's it doing there?" And then, like, everyone's like, "Oh, it's not in the game anymore. It's just vanished." Like, it was weird. I mean, maybe there might have even been like other places that maybe they haven't been found, but like that was the only one. So maybe it was the only one that got like a real world location. But yeah, that's very funny. I think it's gone now. But stuff like that, like PUBG would never do that because they just.
Oh yeah,
Jesus! They probably have the money, but they just
I've got it
like,
here.
They just don't.
I've got it here. Like missing Burger sign from Fortnite mysteriously appears in California desert. There's a picture of it as well. That's quite funny actually.
Like that's such a good marketing. Like how like, and you got stuff like that, and I think it got put back. It's back in the game now. It's just in like a random field because it was like on top of a burger shop.
That is brilliant. That's marketing done well.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. Like
leading on from that though, marketing not done well. It's pretty simple.
Oh.
Sugar tax. What the fuck's that about?
Wait, what?
Sugar tax. What's that about? Another seamless transition
sugar
from
tax?
yourself. I did indeed.
Did you say sugar tax?
I did.
Okay. God. Oh god, let me go on about fucking sugar tax. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, basically, sugar is now bad for everyone and everything, and will kill your child or something. So everything over a certain, I think you're allowed to have a certain percentage of sugar, and then anything after that percentage, it's like you get taxed on it, and the more you have, the more tax something has. So. Before it came out, I had this thing with it was with Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola is quite a big company. They all of their products are the same price, and I knew exactly when it would happen. When one of them gets taxed, the rest of them are just going to increase in price because they don't give a fuck. Like, you know, if something's going to get taxed 20, everything else is just going to go up 20 more profit, look fine, as if nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Now I was kind of right. They have done it, but not to that extent. That was kind of like a cunt move, but like they could have easily done that. What they've done now is they've made the Cokes. They made the diet, like you got the multi packs.
Yeah.
You now get less in a multi pack. So if you bought diet, you have 8 cans in a multi pack, whereas if you bought Coke, you have 6, but they're the same price. So they're both like £3 or whatever.
That is.
So they are
hurt me as a human.
Yeah.
Like
tragic.
Going over what the industry's actually put on there. So the manufacturer's response: Iron Brew cut sugar from 10.3 grams to 4.7 per 100 milliliters. Pepsi dropped it from 11 grams to 100 milliliters, and no recipe change there actually. Right, Beano cut it from 10 grams to less than 4.5. Lucozade cut it from 13 grams to less than 4.5. Coca-Cola was like, nah, fuck that, mate. Still remaining at 10.6 per 100 milliliters.
Oh yeah, a lot of other Coca-Cola don't give a fuck, but like all the other companies, all the other companies, they're editing their products, making like less sugary. They just taste worse now.
Both Coke brands like, nah, mate, fuck that.
Yeah. Thing is, it would just ruin the product, and no one would buy it. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you think what Diet Coke tastes like compared to normal Coke, there's this huge difference.
Yeah. They are doing a lot more of a push on Coke Zero now because of that. But then Diet, it's still the same price as Diet. So
yeah,
it's
I don't know.
I think because they already have a zero version of it, they're not going to edit the original.
No, they were estimating about a £240 million increase in capital that it's going to raise by putting this tax on. But then again, you're not taking into account how much is actually going up and what you're not getting from it. So again, it's just figures that they're just chucking out there to make the public think like it's actually, it's going to be fine. We're going to get lots more money. The NHS will benefit. No, they won't. It will go into the pockets of the big cats. I'm sorry, but I'm very criticised. Like I criticise them quite a lot when they say they're going to free up, like from Brexit leading into that now. Like they said, there's going to be freeing up so much more money for the economy here at Britain that there's going to be so much more opportunities and so much more investment time into the NHS and into local businesses, into people and students and studying and everything like that. Where is it? Like, where's that £450 million that was quoted for the whole reason people voted?
Yeah.
Like, why is the NHS still struggling? You're saying that we were paying whatever it was, 450 million to the EU. Yet, if you look at what we were getting back, we were getting double that back.
Yeah. Thing is, nothing's happened. We're not even out of Europe yet. Like, I voted to stay because it's a fucking stupid thing to leave. I didn't really see the point.
I didn't vote because I don't.
It just ruins the entire. It just ruined the entire infrastructure of everything, like our trading.
Exactly. That's exactly
everything.
Leading onto a Twitter post I saw this morning, like supermarkets like Morrison's, Asda, Tesco. That shop shelves are starting to get bare. Like there was a Twitter post this morning, like for the third week on a row, a lady's local supermarket. I'm not going to go into the name. I don't want to be sued. A lady's local supermarket there has just been bare. The shelves are literally bare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that, and it's and not only that is it's completely destroyed, like the pound sterling. Like we used to be like
1.5 on.
I think it was like 1 point. Like compared to the American dollar,
it was 1.5.
We were like 1.6 or something.
It was 1.5.
Now we're like 1.2. Yeah, now we're like 1.2. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, and nothing has happened. Like, we haven't gone back. Everyone's like, oh, it's okay, we'll bounce back. No, we haven't. All right, the fucking prime minister's gone. Literally everyone who was involved, they're like, oh, lol, bye.
Even one of the main.
All they have to do is be like, nah, that was a stupid move. We'll just stay in Europe now. That's all they have to say. It's not like we're going to start riots or something.
At least, or even at least call a second referendum. I guarantee you it will be a no.
Yeah, I guarantee you no one will be like, oh, actually, we should leave Europe now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from some old dear who's gone to the shots, taken a wrong turn and go, oh, all right, I'll vote for them. That is the only.
And that was another thing. It's because the youth didn't vote. It was everyone sort of like 30, 40 over. Yeah, they were the ones who.
They did what I did. They were like, yeah, I can't be asked.
Yeah. A lot of and if you have a look at the percentages, if people who were young actually did vote, then we would have stayed. We would have stayed in Europe, and that's just like that's tragic. Like, they're
the first to moan.
Yeah, they're the first to moan, like, oh, why is this happening? Oh, because you didn't vote, that's why. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright, this is why your uni bloody bills have got up millions or whatever, I don't fucking know. Anyway, so back to sugar tax. something else.
You're not going to let that go, are you?
No, what really got to me was the energy drinks. You have to now be over 16. I'm not sure if it's every store. It's definitely every major supermarket. So as the Sainsbury's, Tesco, Co-op, them sort of big ones. They're very. If you go in there and try and buy an energy drink, they'll do the whole you did the 25 thing. Are you still there?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Sorry, my screen turned off. Yeah, they'll do the whole like you're on you know when you buy alcohol they go you look under 25 so you must be under 18.
Yeah
they do the thing, which is fine. I don't mind that.
If anything, it's a compliment.
But when I'm buying an energy drink, and I don't think a lot of them even understand. They just see the screen and the screen's like like fucking check their age. They just instantly think it's alcohol and they just treat you like you're buying alcohol, and it's like, well, I'm 23 now. When I'm getting asked for my ID for something I need to be 16 for, it's kind of like what the fuck.
Yeah.
And this happened once. I went to Co-op. It was actually about a month ago, and I left my wallet in the car. So, because I was like, I'll just take a $5. I'll get a lunchtime deal. It's like $3.50. You get a sandwich and some shit and a drink. So I saw the drinks. I got a Rockstar, and I was like, cool, great. I got there, and I was waiting in the queue for maybe like a minute or two. I don't know if I've told you a story or not.
No, you haven't. No.
And no, okay, so I get this lovely old lady. I feel fucking horrible now. But basically, she was just like, "Oh, can I have your ID?" And I was just like, "Oh crap!" Like, and she looked at me like a fucking Sid Jesus. Like, she was like, "Oh my god, how dare you say crap?" Like, and I was just like, "Oh crap!" Like,
how dare you say crap?
And she's just like, "Oh, do you want to get another drink or something?" And there's like 10 people behind me and like on the queue as well, like hating me. They were just like, "Oh my god, no, we have to wait here even longer now because his ID."
Dickhead, what a
child! Like, yeah, no, this damn child, like with your full beard, like,
and your driving capabilities. How dare you?
How dare he park here and with his that bloody 15-year-old. So yeah, I was like, great. So then I went and bought a Coke, and then that cost even more because of the sugar tax. And oh fuck. Lucky thing is because you have to be over 16 for the Rockstar. I don't think they get sugar tax on them. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that's separate, but there's no tax on energy drinks. So that's all right.
There should
I guess.
They're like one of the most contributing energy drink suppliers of sugars.
Yeah. And then it got me thinking, like, maybe there should be a separate law where if you're over 16, then you get the tax for free. Like, you just get your tax back or something. Like, you just, like, give your receipt to the government and like, be like, yeah, I was over 16, so can I have my sugar tax back?
I think that would make it too
or something,
complicated.
I don't know. Yeah, it would, I know. Oh. But anyway, yeah, so...
God heavens, you make the government's jobs any harder,
you do have to be over 16. Yeah. Oh, have you been on the government website? What?
I haven't for a while.
No. They revamped it about maybe 5 years ago to try and like simplify it and make it easier for people, and it's so hard now. If you want to find something, just go on Google and just like go government and then just do a Google search for something like you want government car tax, because it's just so much easier than it is going on their website. You can't find anything on there. It's just an embarrassment. Like. Anyway, topic. I don't know how long we've been going for. It's probably been half an hour now.
29 minutes.
Have we actually?
Yep. So now one of the biggest topics I wanted to talk about is how fucking moronic Donald Trump is.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know. The thing is, he does. Oh, hello. You still there?
I'm still here.
I think my Fraps has gone. Hang on.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, in the 7 years, Danny has gone from super fast fibre broadband back to shitty speeds.
Yeah, I think RuneScape's crashed as well. Hang on, bear with me.
It's lucky I'm still recording, isn't it? Because this is going in.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, no. Because Fraps says I'm recording, though. I think it might be because I was trying to access... trying to look at the recording times and stuff. Oh, unless it's cracked. Hang on, let me just check it. Oh, okay, yeah, we're using your video because I haven't got one apparently. So, well, that was it. That was fun. Frat still says I'm recording. I'm not sure how to stop that now.
Whatever button you used to start it, mate.
Yeah, but I haven't got anything open. I'm just going to close it. Okay. I've just crashed it, and hopefully it goes on. That's my recording. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I have recordings. I just need to open Fraps again. 1 second. I think it may have crashed when I tried to resize it. We'll take a short break. Okay. Hello. Are you still there? We're back now. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome back. We're Pro K Studios here again. Oh dear.
So going on to Donald Trump then.
Yes. The thing is, I don't want to comment on him too much.
Why not?
Because I don't. Because I just hear that he's stupid. I mean, yeah, he does some things and he mentions some stuff about walls and stuff. I'll be honest, I haven't actually been watching the news in the last year or two. I find I live a healthier, happier. I'm a happier person, not knowing what's going on. Just like I know it sounds really silly, but like if I just like wake up, I go to work, and I come home. Unless something like majorly happens that someone in work mentions, like, oh, did you know that someone got married in the royal family? I'd be like, yeah, cool. If it doesn't affect me, or if I don't get holiday, then I don't really care.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, you tell me what he's done. What's he done? Because I don't know.
Basically, he's a racist bigot.
No, I do know. He came to the UK recently. We can talk about that.
Yes, he is a racist bigot who has nothing better to do than to screw with Americans and try and deport everyone he fucking can.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
He stands for totally the wrong reasons. Can I just say as well, I've just looked onto the internet for a bit of news. Fucking No Man's Sky is back at number 1 on Steam.
Oh, do you want to talk about that? I couldn't give a fuck about Trump, honestly.
Why is it back I'm sorry. Why is it back at number 1? It's shit.
No, this is a major update.
What did they actually make the game? What?
Yeah, now you can actually have multiplayer now. You can go around with your friends and stuff. Also, I heard it deleted your save as well.
Oh, so great!
100%.
Great.
So I haven't played it. I haven't been on there, so I can't. I've heard it deletes your save. So start again.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
But you can do like base building anywhere now. You can have your friends. It's sort of basically like Minecraft now, I guess. You could just like build a little camp and then go and explore the planets together and stuff. I suppose. I don't know. I think it's basically what the game should have been 2 years ago. Yeah. I've got a copy on PS4 actually as well. Because it was like £2. So I was like, oh shit, I'll get that. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. That was good, wasn't it? What else is coming out recently? There's a new Tomb Raider game soon. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I played.
Okay, you're just in shock still.
Rise of the Tomb Raider and the original one.
Did you finish it?
I finished the first one. The second one I'm halfway through.
Okay, yeah, finish. Play such a good game. Like it is 10 out of 10. Like the story, the characters, the gameplay. I literally can't find anything wrong with that game. It's so good. I've been playing it with the Xbox One controller as well, so in case you wonder.
Yeah.
That's such a good game. Like, and it's so well written as well. I find a lot of female. I find it takes a really good writer to write for a female character like that.
Yeah.
A lot of the time they get stereotyped or like even the old Lara Croft where it was like, oh, I'm just really strong and capable. All this. Whereas this new one's actually human. Like, she fucking falls down a bit of rubble and, you know, she's got cuts on her and stuff. She's like, fuck, I got cuts on me.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she doesn't say that, but she's like, oh, shit.
There's two modes to the game. Like... You can have explicit or censored. She falls over. Beep. Falls over. Fuck.
She just turns into a fucking cockney, like.
Fucking hell.
Fucking shit. Oh shit.
Jesus. Just turns into an Irishman. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
A man on a pencil. I cut me fucking arm.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm just having a little cheeky download of No Man's Sky. It's going to take me... Be ready for this, Dallas, Danny. It's going to take me 10 minutes.
Okay. It doesn't interrupt my my voice, does it?
No, your voice is already shit, so it's fine.
Oh, thanks.
I meant it in terms of quality. Actually, no, I lied. It's going to take me 5 minutes.
Break it up, is it?
Every now and then, it's alright, though.
Is it up? Yeah, you're the same. We'll just, like, splice them together with, like, a video splice. It's probably just my internet is blank. It always is. It's just like, it's just terrible. Like someone's phone would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna search for an email," and then I just won't be able to do anything for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did I upload anything with my fiber? I think I did. I think I did like four or five videos with fiber.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah. You played more games and just tried to download everything you can because you knew you were moving again.
Yeah, that's. I was about to move house and I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna download everything."
And of course, the Need for Speed Payback came out, and he was there for 6 days.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good game though.
It was a good game.
And I pre-ordered it and got it early as well.
Did I pre-order it? I can't remember if I pre-ordered it or not.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you definitely got the deluxe version.
Yeah, I got a deluxe. Yeah.
Because I wanted to get I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and Amazon doesn't give you the code until release day, and I was like, well, fuck that, because I need to preload internet. I need the week preload. You get the Origin copy.
Yeah.
So I got the Origin copy week preload, and then I could play it 3 days early for EA Access, and then and I got 10% off because of EA Access as well. Ever like, oh, I need to download a game on Origin, get EA Access for a month. It's only like £4 or something, but you save like £8 because it's 10% off.
Yeah.
And you get it 3 days early, and you get like 10-hour trial, I think, as well, or something. You get so much like random stuff, and it's like £4.
Yeah.
I'd do it just for that. Yeah. So there you go. There's no new Need for Speed this year, so I think it's a good sign. I think it's
taking them longer to do it, which is good. Like the problem with FIFA is they don't take that long enough time to make it. Now, the best update they've done in a while.
They don't need to.
No, I mean, like
they don't need to with FIFA.
The best update they've done, which took them about an extra year to do, was the player, the career mode.
Oh, the career mode. Shit.
Have you actually finished that yet?
No. I bought it on PS4 as well, because I was like, you know what, because that was like £2 as well. I bought my PS4 and I was like, oh, what am I going to play on it? And I just went on eBay and I set like set custom listing, I set custom searches going. I put auctions under £5 and I just £5 on everything. And then if I got it, then great. If I didn't, then whatever. And I bought so many shit games. Basically, one of them was FIFA 17, and I was like, I'll get it, and then I can play the career mode for once.
And you never did.
And I never touched it.
I've
got it. I've still got it on PC. It's still on here, so I'll play it some more.
So yeah, Danny had a recent loss in funds. He bet £750 that Portugal would win the World Cup. But Danny, why don't you tell us how that went?
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Okay, so basically, the World Cup it's finished now, but it was starting up, and I was looking at the odds, and all of the odds 8-1. England was like 16-1, and I was like, England aren't gonna fucking win. Like,
they got close.
And to be fair, they did really well, but only because they were awful. Brazil were awful, Germany were awful, Argentina were awful. Even Spain were kind of crap. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my odds on Portugal. 2 years ago, they won the Euros. So I put £750 on it, which is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks of my wage. and for return it was like 20 grand. It was 25-1. So it was about like, I think it's actually about 18.5 grand was the prize. So I was like, weeks of having no money, I could have a year's wage basically, which is about like 20k. They got at the group stage and lost. To be fair, they played really well on the first game against Spain. Because Spain was like, I was like, you know, if they do well against Spain, they're going to do well for the rest of the tournament. And they did well against Spain, and then they drew Spain 3-3, and then they kind of just sort of very awful their way through the rest of the games. The Portugal-Spain game was a really good game, and then the other games were just fucking awful, and they just won like all of them. I think they drew one of them. They drew one of the group stages as well, so they kind of just dragged their way out of the groups as well. And then they lost the first round. Had they actually played well, I think they could have gotten to at least the semis with England. But there you go.
Yeah, they lost in round of 16 to Uruguay 2-1.
Yeah.
Uruguay then went on to lose to France 2-0, and as we know, France won it. England won against Colombia, lost against... Actually, we beat Sweden, and then we lost to Croatia 2-1, just one step away from the final.
That's it. Yeah, we got fourth, so...
2 games away.
No medals there.
Just 2 games away and we could have won it.
Yeah. So England played pretty well, and because they're all a youthful team, I think all of them are going to...
they're going to learn from it. They're going to grow from it.
They're all going to grow together as well. I think that's what's important.
There's no prima donna shit, because in the old England squad there was a lot of I'm not going to pass to you because you play for Chelsea and I play for fucking Arsenal. Like there's not like I'm worth this much, so you should definitely pass to me. Like they're all humble. Like Gareth Southgate, which is something I didn't realise. Gareth Southgate didn't ask them to do this. The whole England squad put all of their wages up for charity. The whole of the tournament, they donated all of their wages to charity. They're only playing for the pride. And whenever they were,
I saw that.
Yeah, whenever they were in the team situation, they wouldn't even have their phones on them. It would be focused on the team. So it's very much a side that I'm looking forward to seeing play in 2 years' time for the Euros.
Yeah, and I think that's the same. I think that's and it's nice that they're all gonna play together and they're all gonna grow together as a team. Exactly. I think next World Cup, I think we'll see an even bigger improvement.
Yeah, but then again, the France side that just won none of the side as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're very strong.
They are young though. They are young as well. Their average is about 27, I think. Our average is 26. I think 26.
Yeah.
So
we've got like 1 or 2 World Cups with them.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's yeah. And no one stands out either. There isn't like a Wayne Rooney or like there isn't one big member that everyone's equally quite good.
Yeah. Like Kane won the Golden Boot.
I can't remember the goalkeeper's name, but he's
Pickford.
Yeah.
He surprised me.
Pickford. Yeah, he was amazing. I think he doesn't even play in the Premier League.
No, that's what I mean. That's the biggest thing for him in this tournament is he's going to be picked up by Premier League team.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And that was another thing I was going to bounce off when you said about the wages. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't think that matters because they're going to get paid more in their clubs now. They're going to ask for more money in their clubs. They're going to be like, well, I'm a World Cup player. I don't think they didn't need those wages, to be honest. Like, I know it's a nice gesture and all that, but like, I'm not trying to.
It proves that they're not there for the money; they're there for the pride. Like that's what it proves to me. Like they're
Yeah. But then overall, they're going to get more money now anyway.
I think the statistic I saw: 5 of those players that played in the England squad don't even have Premier League clubs.
Yeah. Wow. That must have taken some scouting, honestly.
Oh yeah, Southgate had it covered, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay, so that was the World Cup sorted. Oh dear. The thing is, we're going to chat so much shit in this podcast that the next one's going to be so dry.
Yeah, in 8 years' time.
We're like, oh, so what happened? So what happened next week? Yeah, in 8 years' time. So, yeah,
Well, we're coming up to the 44th minute.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I know, it goes.
I'm going to be playing this back in my car. Yeah.
Why?
Actually, it's only on... and SoundCloud. But I am trying to get it on Google. Google's actually... app. Yeah, Google's put out a podcast. I think it's just called Google Podcast or just called Podcast or something like that. Because before you could listen to podcasts on Google Play Music, but I don't use Google Play Music, so it kind of like it just felt like a little, like, almost like an accessory to it. Like it's almost like, hey, here's your music. Also, here's the podcast, but an actual thing, and they're actually like being promoted, and you can set your favorite podcast. It doesn't feel like part of another app. It is identity.
See, I actually have another question for you, though.
Found that. Okay.
What do you think of Jodie Whittaker being the Doctor?
Well, that's a big question, my friend. I think.
Are you for it or are you against it?
To be honest, I'm for having a new writer.
There is a new writer, you tit.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, there is. There's a new.
Yeah, you hated fucking Russell Davis towards the end, didn't you?
No, not Russell Davis. I love Russell Davis.
What's his name?
Shit, he was so memorable.
Yeah, so memorable.
He's so memorable. We forgot him. Oh fuck. Stephen Moffat.
That's it, Moffat.
Is it Stephen?
That's Stephen Moffat, yeah.
Mr. Moffat. I'm just gonna call Mr. Moffat now because I'm not sure Stephen's his first name.
It is Stephen.
Let me just Google that. Is it? You sure Stephen?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, that's cool. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. I don't mind that she's a female. I don't mind the Doctor's a female, and I don't mind that. Yeah, I'm way more excited for new writing because the last few series it's Stephen Moffat. Yeah, the last few series of Moffat, bloody terrible. There was a few good ones, and I think I just feel like he doesn't have the energy anymore. Like he just can't write a good story. He's just incapable. That sounds horrible, but
Jesus,
it's just like when it comes to Sherlock, I think that might be because of Mark Gatiss. I think because Mark Gatiss is helping him.
Yeah. But
when he has like an hour and a half of Sherlock, it's like a film. Like he can plan these things out. And there were some episodes of Doctor Who that were like that, but only some of them. When he became the head writer, it just.
Mate, when he became the head writer, we were seeing part 1s, part 2s, part 1s, part 2s, all over the fucking shop.
No, we didn't see them anyway.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, there was one. I think there was one 2-parter for like the 5 series.
Oh, am I thinking the one before? Yeah, I'm thinking before he was head writer. Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of yeah, and I didn't mind that. I thought they were good, like having little cliffhangers and all that, and it wasn't even that. There'd be 2-parters, but there would be like a separate story. When Russell was writing it, he would have he'd be like, here's one episode, and then like about 6 episodes later, those characters would come back. Like it'd be like, oh, here we are again. Like, but it would be good. It would be like a callback, and it was like the whole series was wrapped around itself.
Yeah.
And then, and it felt like a 2-part, even though there were 2 separate episodes, and they were 2 separate episodes that were written like that. But like, it felt like, hey, here's part 2, kind of. And it was so well written. I mean, it got a bit weird with like David Tennant regenerating again, but then becoming David Tennant again, and then he went a bit mad and then went to the Mars or something, and I just fucking don't know. Emotional Doctor, I think they called it, like emo Doctor. Yeah, that towards the end it got a bit mental, but like it was still kind of well written.
Yeah.
It wasn't boring. Like let's put it that way, it wasn't boring writing.
No, it wasn't boring. No.
It was just a bit weird. No. But yeah, it just it's just it just became a bit like thing. And then they tried. I think the reason people are worried about the Doctor being a woman now is because of the last series, with the black girl who was lesbian. Because there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but like it's the fact you have to mention it every single episode.
Yeah,
it was like, it's like, come on, we know the character already. We know she likes women. You don't have to make a deal out of it, Yeah,
I understand why they made a big deal out of it, because it was the first time that anybody had been interested in another gender, being cross-gender. So I think
but that should have been. It should have been kept for the press releases, not for the actual episodes. Like, I mean, if someone, I don't know, it's just, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, like the few odd comments would have been fine. Like, like when that guy was chatting her up and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I meant a woman." That's fine. But like when it's like, what happened? There was like a pyramid or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, "Oh, I know what it's like to be a slave because I was black, because I'm black or something." And it's like, that's such a push. Like, that's such a random segue, like, of relevant, like, you know what I mean? Like, It's just really pushing the writing now, like, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't seen that series since it came out, so maybe if I watch it back, it'd be okay. But it just seemed like every single episode we have to be reminded about that.
Yeah.
And it kind of like, like the Doctor doesn't constantly go around and go, yeah, okay, like, I'm not sure.
Kind of like when Dan Bull in every song announces that he's fucking autistic.
Go back, you mentioned it like twice. It's just, or like Logic and how he's biracial. Like, if you go back to the album, his last album, he only mentioned it like twice. But like, I don't know. maybe I just need to go and yeah. I think it's just because it stood out so much that I just noticed it more.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just go back and watch that series, I won't be like so much like that. But like,
Well, for the final topic then, because I think
let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap.
I don't mind if we reach an hour. That's fine.
No, that's fine. We're wrapping it up now. So for the final topic then, we're 8 minutes away from ending. What is your plans going forward?
Do you know what? Actually, let's wrap back up a little bit. I didn't ask for your opinion of any. What's your opinion of the new Doctor?
I think it's.
Have you seen the trailer? Actually,
yeah, I like it.
That was good. Yeah, with the three. I think there's 3 companions.
That's the one thing I'm worried about. The 3 companions. I don't think how they're going to get their singular characters out there. I don't know how it's going to.
I feel. Do you remember the Sarah Jane Adventures? I feel it's going to be like that, where one of them's going to be a main character, like Sarah Jane's son or whatever. He was kind of the major.
Luke.
Like, although the 3 of them
Luke.
were equal.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah.
Of like the one.
He
that the
was the
audience
smart
followed.
genius that was actually the alien. Yeah.
Yeah, the audience has to follow what's him, and then the other 2, like all 3 of them were equal, but like
the focus was primarily.
I think it's going to be like that. I think one of them, yeah. I think one of them's going to.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we're now, I think, 3 or 4 months away from the premiere.
Did you watch? Was it Broadchurch or whatever the guy wrote?
I did, yeah.
How was that? Because I don't know anything about that.
I enjoyed it. It got a bit stale on the 2nd or 3rd series, but I thoroughly enjoyed the 1st series. I don't think they needed another one. I think if they left it on the 1st series, I would have been more happy.
Yeah.
I think these days people overwrite stuff. Like, for instance, Orange is the New Black. What are they on, like that 19th fucking series now? That's been fucking written.
I'm actually excited for that now. Have you seen the trailer for it? Did you watch it?
Mate, it's been overwritten. I'm sorry, I haven't watched the last one.
It has been dragged out a lot. It should have ended, but like, basically in the last series they had a riot, and they sort of failed the riot, and all of the people got kicked out and like put into high, what's it called? Like high
security.
What's it called? Yeah, like high security population, and that's like where the next series is going to start off, is in there. So I'm kind of excited because it's going to be like a new change of scenery and all that. They're not going to be in charge. They're not going to have their little groups anymore. It's going to be like, it's going to be nice
kind of thing.
Yeah, and I when it comes to writing like that, some writers see that as a challenge and they write really well to that. So I'm we'll see. See what happens.
I don't know, it's lost all appeal to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I might watch it, see what it's like. I'll wait for your recommendation, see what you say about it, and I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's
cool.
going forward then? Going forward, what's the plan for you in the next, say, year?
For me, currently it's just this podcast. Honestly, I wasn't. I was kind of. I put a video out in January for whatever the last Need for Speed was, Payback, and I was like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna get a few views. I'll maybe get a comment or two, and I'll come back and I'll do one-off videos and stuff. Because my internet's absolutely appalling. If I upload anything, it's just gonna be appalling. So, but then I also don't want to like downgrade the quality of the video just because the upload is going to be faster. I want to make a 1080p 60 FPS. It has to be like that's my standard. Like if I see anything lower than that, it's just painful. Even though I can't even watch 60 FPS myself, my internet's that bad.
I have noticed you haven't updated your YouTube.
My banner. No.
I think the guy said, "No, you're way too late, mate." Instead of knowing you were too early.
Yeah. He should have been like, "Oh, what am I still doing here?" or something.
Yeah, it's not even Christmas. Take the hat off.
Yeah. The hat stays. Always the hat.
Whereas my banner, I did it smart. I don't have a date.
Yeah, I don't know. I like having a date there because then if people go on the channel, they'll go, "Oh, this is an old channel now." You know. Also, it keeps me on top as well. It gives me something to do every year. I just change the banner every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I know then I was just changing the number. It's still, it kept it fresh and exciting.
Yeah, I think, well, for me going forward, I think same thing, continue to work, hopefully move out in the next year. And, yeah.
Oh, you meant like in life?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no plans at all. I'm just sailing through. Yeah. Currently, just saving up, I guess.
To meet a female, stuff. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. That's the goal. Did you watch the last series of Fortnite, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
I didn't watch it. Oh, I did watch Wilson die, though.
Shalom.
That was the only episode I watched. Oh, poor Wilson.
Poor Wilson.
I actually almost cried. I think I did cry. Yeah.
Probably, I did as well.
That was so sad, like... Who's that? Oh, Wilson.
And we will end on a very somber note. So, everybody, we appreciate... We do. It's that time, my friend. It's that time. Everyone, we do appreciate you listening to this. Basically, Danny, calling you in the car, makes. I know you probably listen to this in your car.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just going to be me listening to this back.
Well, everyone, we do appreciate you listening to this podcast. Now, I just want to say thank you for listening. I'm sure Danny's going to say something in a minute. But yeah, from my side, thank you very much for listening. And we will see you in, well, I'm going to say a couple of weeks' time, but knowing us, we'll see you in 7 years.
Yeah, we'll just say 7 years. I mean...
We'll say 7 years. If anything comes up sooner, it's a bonus.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. If just don't get your hopes too high. 7 years. Another episode, another podcast. We'll be streaming this to your brain. When we were 7 years? 2025, isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah. Mate, so 2025.
We will be 27, 8, 9. We'll be fucking 30.
We'll still be using fraps.
Well, he will still be using fraps.
We'll be 30. Oh shit, yeah. 30th anniversary of
the CnD Podcast.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah.
Episode 5.
30 years on. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everybody, for listening.
Thanks for listening. I'm sure none of it made sense, but
probably not. No, that's us though. So.
No.
Peace, bitches.
Good. Right.